There's Tatum wide open, being invited to shoot. Can't take advantage. On the rebound, it's Beal, and he scores. Beal. Jokic from outside.
There's some bricks being shot up there right now. Maybe.
From what will be a sold-out Charlotte Coliseum, it's the 41st NBA All-Star Game.
They try to get themselves up a little bit, the East. Well, the West will pull away as Michael tries to
yeah! It's Michael do it, misses the two-point attempt from the baseline, gets the rebound back, four defenders there, and picks him up on the switch. Tried to go with the fadeaway, but Carl got a little piece of it. Michael saves it into Pierce. Barkley, 3 on his shot clock, had to try to get that one up there.
Chris Ford and Rick Adelman are both very good coaches, but they're going to have one problem. All the players want to play. They want to play 48 minutes. You can't get them enough time.
When it comes to the NBA in the 21st century, the single most destructive force for basketball in the entire league has indeed been Adam Silver. As under Adam Silver's reign, he's kind of been the substitute teacher of the NBA, the player-friendly commissioner who is treated like a doormat. As the vast majority of these players don't care what rules Silver puts in, what demands he makes, Adam Silver to them is kind of a joke and is seen as a pushover. And when it comes to the upper echelon of players, the all-star players, especially the mega superstar players, these guys walk over Adam Silver every single year. And where this is most evident is, of course, in the All-Star game. As you watch the game, see the players talk about the game, they don't take it seriously and don't care about the history of the game and the precedent of past legends.
Is it a show, or do the players truly care who wins?
Well, without a doubt, Bob, it's going to be both. It's going to be show, it's going to be tell, and it's going to be wanting to win.
But last year, once I got here, I was in pain, but I had a great time playing the game. I think it'll be the same thing this year. But I think anybody who has an opportunity to play an All-Star game should play in it.
In the second half, each player that we talked to said, we want to win. Down the stretch, we'll be playing hard. Pride is a factor.
Right now, the NBA is in a very, very weird spot. They're not only competing against the NFL, hockey, baseball, all the other major sports leagues, they're also competing against themselves and the history of the NBA. And nowadays, people going online, watching games on YouTube. You can compare this current product to the product 10 years ago, 20 years ago, even 40 years ago. And for the vast majority of fans who aren't 10 years old, when it comes to the All-Star game, that product was far superior, much more enjoyable, and the players very obviously took the game more seriously.
Anytime you play, somebody wants to win.
Oh, yeah, you want to win. Now, it's fun in the first half, but the second half is all business.
12 seconds later.
Chicago will be at Cleveland. Brad Doherty of the Cavaliers with the rebound as Stockton made 1 of 2.
And the West team will pick up its defensive pressure now.
Early stages of the third quarter. Jordan reverses his field, cuts to the basket, and Robinson says, get that mess out of here.
All right, Jordan, give me help.
He goes by Magic, he dumps it inside to Barkley, and a jump ball called.
And look at the modern day All-Star game. In the past decade alone, the format has been changed numerous times. Back in 2020, you guys drafting teams as captains in a snake draft that was televised. For some fans, that was kind of enjoyable, but the game still sucked. Some years in the fourth quarter, we had a target score to get to win the game. For some fans, a new wrinkle of excitement. For others, it really didn't land. And last year, the worst tweak of all, the round-robin tournament of 3 NBA All-Star teams and 1 Rising Stars team.
I think I can smell shite.
She was one of the ball girls. She's at USC, so yeah, there's a lot of great names.
Yeah, we're playing offense with no defense.
Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
For the most part, all these formats fell flat with fans and even the players. As you get down to it, All-Star Weekend's problem isn't the format, the presentation, any of that. What the problem is the players, their effort, and taking the event seriously. And if you watch the film, just go back and look at the games, 1991 versus 2021. The contrast is pretty noticeable. Back in 1991, yes, you had fast break dunks, some easy buckets, and an All-Star game, you're bound to get those. But you watch the complete game. Defense wasn't NBA Finals defense, it's still defense. 2021, it's just let your guy go to the rim, get his 2 points, I'll get my 3 points next possession. When you watch these two distinct All-Star games, that's the one thing that stands out above all else. 1991, very few easy baskets. 2021, every basket is essentially spoon-fed.
Magic has the rebound. Barkley rejects it.
Went front rim on that stuff, but Jokic was there. Giannis.
Game has been plagued by turnovers and so far low shooting percentages. Chambers.
Tatum wide open, being invited to shoot. Can't take advantage. On the rebound, it's Beal.
Season champion if they played one another. Tough question, but because you can see the lack of execution out here with no practice.
Doncic finds the opening, and he puts it down.
In an open game.
East 12, West 8. Dumars, Jordan, double clutch, gets the roll.
So stopping that right there very quickly, 1991 versus 2021, the effort, defensive intensity, the lack of easy buckets versus the surplus of easy buckets is definitely very noticeable. And for someone like Adam Silver, gotta ask the $1 million question, how do you enforce the rules of giving effort and actually trying? As a commissioner, you really can't. What it comes down to is the players and how hard they want to play. And looking at these two very distinct games, if you're not going to watch the film, look at the tape, just look at the box score. Even the box scores are very telling. 1991, combined free throws taken, 66. 2021, only 10. 1991, personal fouls, 53. 2021, only 16. And the biggest difference, field goal percentage, 41.8 versus nearly 58%. What that tells you right there in 2021, despite players being quote-unquote more skilled, more talented, the overall effort simply wasn't there. When you look at the box score, you can see that. When you watch the game film, you can definitely see that.
Just underway, third quarter. Irving takes all the legs.
Magic. Ewing rejects it.
Quinn Snyder for Team LeBron.
First shot of the game for David Robinson.
You Utah fans, there's love there between LeBron and the Utah fans.
Whips it inside to King. King lays it off to Ewing.
Like I've said over and over again, when it comes to the average NBA superstar, average NBA All-Star nowadays, in the All-Star game, they kind of play it as, you know, I'm too cool to try hard. Back then, the guys not trying hard, they stuck out like a sore thumb. And watching that game back then, the guys not trying hard, I really couldn't find them. The vast majority of these guys, you know, picking up full court, playing defense, getting in passing lanes.
Shooting guard, small forward, and right now he's the power forward for the Western Conference team.
Mullen, one of the great free throw shooters in league history, among the all-time leaders in that category, makes them both.
See that every season that Pat did coach in 8 of these All-Star games, it seemed like Magic and Isaiah set the tone for the crowd in the league during the All-Star game.
Dumars is back in. Chambers gets the steal.
As you do during the regular season, so the guards get an opportunity.
In front, 61-58. Chambers has it knocked away by Jordan. Ed Rush stops play. His 18th rebound. Jordan. Dominique.
Now, when it comes to NBA All-Star Game in 2025, once again the format of the presentation has been tweaked ever so slightly to make players actually try and be competitive. As of course next year, it's USA versus the world, another round-robin tournament of 3 different teams. To some fans, they're excited about this, you know, USA versus the world, pride on the line, let's see who plays hard. For me, I guess I'm excited about it, but at the same time, not really. Back in the 1990s, 2000s, when they changed the format, what got players amped up to play hard was East versus West. Not USA versus world, just conference versus conference. When you're a pro athlete, elite competitor, you're playing your other peers on your level. The incentive to play hard should be there by default. Back in the 90s, it was there. The 2020s, it's severely lacking. So that right there is the end of the video, and I'll say one last thing. If the All-Star Game is good this year, I guess applaud the players, they finally took it seriously. If it's not good, you know, the same trend of the 2020s, All-Star Game sucking, and All-Star Weekend being a glorified joke. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
If everything was right, you would have liked to come down here fully healthy, but you came down and played a whale of a game.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for the award, everybody who voted for me. And I thank God because I'm very lucky to be one of these NBA players, and I can always try to give him the credit. And I am glad that I came down here. Obviously, my foot was giving me some problems because I haven't been playing well lately. But hopefully this will give me some emotion and I can play better the second half. But I just wanted, I hope everybody had a really good time today, and I hope for the and, you know, I hope this situation in the Persian Gulf puts sports in perspective. It's supposed to be entertainment. People have gotten out of hand with it, but hopefully sports will get back in its proper context, what it is, entertainment. And I hope for 2 hours today, the troops over in the Persian Gulf and the fans can forget about everything and just enjoy themselves.